Hello, everybody. Here is Amber Voice of Tarot. I don't know whether my previous video have loaded or not, but I came here after a while with a new layer. I love it. I just joined Google Meet and I realized that this is absolutely amazing backgrounds, effects, and I really love it. There was something like that I enjoyed, and when I saw it on different um, channels. I really enjoyed that watching it. You know, it's much more beautiful because there's emotion going on. Those backgrounds are really absolutely gorgeous. So thanks AI for one of these amazing effects because this is a tool that I really fell in love with and I'm going to be using a lot because you can choose all the themes. So welcome. It is pre-Christmas time. Festivities for those of you that celebrate Christmas or any kind of I think the African one is called Kwanzaa, if I'm not mistaken. So I love all kinds of cultures. Me personally, don't do any kind of religious celebrations. What I love and enjoy about this Christmas time, that it really gives people a collective energy of peace and love. It gives people a collective energy of and nostalgia and reuniting with loved ones. So it's a lot about love and light, and that's what I love, and that's what I love to share here. So I hope we're going to make this work because it feels like it cut before and I didn't notice it, and I don't know where it actually saves. So hopefully things are gonna go fine. I hope you enjoy this. Let's go for it. So I'm going to be actually doing this kind of intuitive spiritual guidance from our angels, archangels, spirit guides, collective federation, a collective beings of light, and also our higher self. You know, our higher selves are basically connecting, and all these energies we are having here actually. So I'm just felt intuitively I'm gonna do it. I didn't go to YouTube for a long time because of YouTube itself and the censorship that are just now playing on people here. And I don't feel like I want to be somebody's puppet. So I don't know how long is this channel going to last, but as long as it is, I'm not planning to become a puppet, as I said, but I'm also not planning to deliberately or abruptly close this. So as long as it lasts and whatnot, I'm going to actually use it. But I'm going to be authentic to this channel and to all of you, and I'm not going to try to whatever, let them. For those of you content creators on YouTube, you know what I'm talking about. And for those of you that come for visit, don't worry about it. It's just the way it is, yeah. So I also want to say, as everybody mentioned, this is my only channel of Humble Voice of Tarot as me as Georgia Teresa. I also have a music channel as a Georgia Teresa. But anything else, people or entities that would be contacting you on behalf of my names, any of those is fake, or report them because I'm not one of those that calls and contacts people. Okay, so has to be said. Anyways, let's see the energies. I really feel that this energies of transformation is very intense, and especially after this full moon. Have you felt it, collective, that how it shows every one of us those wounds that's still there hidden and need to be coming out, needs to be basically addressed to realize and clear it, clear um, emotional blockages, and this period really is. So let's see if we are still here. I think we are still here. So yeah, I'm going to try to keep this in this matter and atmosphere. Okay. So I hope everybody is feeling those energies. It's all for our highest good. We all are on this journey to experience and to expand. We are also learning, okay, to deal with our hidden uh, fears or hidden traumas, hidden pain, or those things that we rejected to deal with. We denied them even, and we rejected the accountability for facing them, or perhaps we haven't been ready to face many of those. And now we are in that rebirth, as I said, okay? This rebirth, we are celebrating a new rebirth of passion. Follow the passion. That's what the Bashar says always. Bashar, I want to say, been watching Bashar for quite a while. For those of you that are not aware of Bashar, I really recommend this channel because it truly does help every one of you to basically answer questions about existence and also in connection with realizing that we are not the only beings and species upon this galaxy or in this galaxy upon this planet. Apart from animals and nature, there's also different other extraterrestrial beings. And therefore, it truly does help for many of you perhaps to experience different perspective on perhaps the existence or clearing the questions that we maybe haven't. It really helps me as well. And we all are on the journey, some of us are more in tune and some of us may be in tune somewhere else. So each of us have a different, absolutely different approach to this existence and different journey of life. So that's what we need to think deeply about, that it's not just a linear thing, but also it's not like all of us having the same journey, the same purpose here. Each of us has absolutely different purpose upon this planet, but together we are creating this amazing mosaic of all that needs to be experienced and expanded along with. So we are going through this Eight of Wands and Three of Cups. We are given this experience rebirth, especially after the birthdays. As I mentioned, I don't know if it was in a previous video that didn't save or this video. I hope this video is going to save actually. We are coming into the Six of Wands, into this recognition. It could be like physical or real, like tangible recognition of somebody, or a reunion with somebody, or recognition and among others, or in a public place, or any kind of recognition of an idea of something that has been veiled and coming to the light. Also with this bird is a rising higher with this recognition and bringing and elevating this into the higher knowledge, higher and deeper wisdom. Okay, whatever information is new or new perspective to this existence or journey that we go, we realize that the efforts are truly very, very connected, that we need to take an effort to approach this, that what we are passionate about, what we dream about, what is our purpose, okay? And we are the manifestors, we are the potion. This period of time is truly about uh, creating a space to release out in positive matter what truly is the essence of us. Okay, and how can we bring this authentic essence of us into creating something that connects entire humanity or planets and galaxies and whatever our concrete missions are together as one to raise the vibration of higher consciousness, build the wisdom and enjoy this physical experience to it. Many of us come with a lot of programming from past, from matrix, from society, from one another, from parents. It could be from collective, whatever. But we realize that this period of time, especially after this full moon, that was the last one, we realized that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And we truly are the one that needs to raise the awareness to it. Okay? Change the perspective of how we look at things. You know, there is this saying, how we look at things will change how what's the, it depends how we look at things, that things looking at us, or something like that. I can't really exactly think, but the metaphor of this is that it all depends on how we look at things. But the reflection of it is, you know, exactly what we experienced. So, I really love these backgrounds because no matter what state is your house at the moment, yeah, you can just blast the background. It's absolutely amazing. For instance, now, like in my house, like it's like a washing machine day. So there's clothes hanging everywhere. Like if you were going to watch that, you know, it wouldn't be creative. It wouldn't be nice and artistic. And I really love nice and artistic things. You know, I really love combining beauty with beauty and to create harmony of those beauties. You know, just for beauty for the eye, there would be more or less what I would imagine, you know. So anyways, back to this. So this is the very important period for all of us because we are given this rebirth, yeah, in all kinds of ways, whether it is in our thoughts, we are changing thoughts, we are in the passion. We need to combine the passion that is of the soul with action, to take that action, act upon that passion. And that's what Bashar says is he's saying the 5 steps of fulfilling existence or fulfilling life upon this planet. And that's that most of the bottom line of all of this is truly find out what your highest passion is and follow that passion, act upon that passion, okay? And then just take off all that binds you, all intentions or insistence or fears, you know, or trying to limit the outcome and basically just surrender to the universal knowledge or sources knowledge or your higher self's knowledge of what may be built out of that action upon the passion. You know, could universe will start synchronizing opportunities and situations around you so that you could actually follow that passion without any fears. But most of us, we fail in that third step. You know, we are afraid to let go of those programmings. We are afraid to let go of those fears, you know, that we could actually live on that passion. Many people giving up on their dreams and on their passions because their only perception of perfect fulfillment of life is if they're financially stable, if they are financially. That's what this capitalistic era is programming people with. But the truth is that, and the Bashar says as well, and my so highly resonates with those sayings, that it depends truly on what we are willing to allow our soul to actually express and how many limitations we put out to around that soul or to that passion that could actually be able to grow into that stage where universe will actually start synchronizing the events. But we need to let go of all those limitations, and that is usually the hardest part, yeah, because many of us is perhaps in a way that, okay, I would even follow my passion, but first of all, I want to find a regular job and I want to build up some kind of income before. But what actually happens, you are limiting this idea of the possibility of source creating absolutely different circumstance or different scenario that could fulfill your life the way your soul has been born to become in a different way. It doesn't have to be only through the financial freedom, but it could be through absolutely different way. But because we've given it this insistence and limitations to imagine only certain possible ways of a perfect outcome, we are limiting the universe and blocking the universe for bringing us even more unique way to achieve that, or absolutely different way to achieve that, but we are blocking that with our lack of openness to what is, okay, possible. And these are truly infinite possibilities what source can create, okay? Scenarios or serendipities or synchronicities, okay? So that's what we are supposed to learn, to let go of all those programming that are being applied to us since childhood by all the others, adult, societal and educational and whatnot, like parental programming. All is programming, but we can let go. So let go. I recommend this Bashar. Just a little note about who the Bashar is for those of you that are not aware. I recommend this channel, the actual human channel that works as a channel between the extraterrestrial race from Asasani that calls themselves Bashar, and Daryl Anka is the man that channels these transmissions, and I really recommend that. I can't remember the name of that YouTube channel that actually belongs to Daryl Anka and this, but I'm sure you can find it on internet. So I highly recommend, because it truly is incredible the way it all is explained, and they truly do explain it from a high perspective, because they live in a higher dimension or the higher density where they can see what we in third density of 3D we cannot perceive or perhaps just a few of us. So it's a very beautiful and helpful tool, this channel to move us forward a little bit more. And I would say also, I think we all are beings that shouldn't be basically limited to any, and just free themselves from any kind of concepts, just being really free spirited and open to whatever. It's always good to watch many different sources of information, then just let your soul find out the truth within that actual way that your soul is programmed, created to perceive or understand that. Yeah, many of us are different here, many souls. Like nobody can generalize the spiritual journey. Everybody has a unique way to understand things. Everybody has a unique ways and unique timing to get to certain things. And if we are faced by certain information, everything is meant to be. Everything comes in a perfect timing. So you watching my video is perfect timing, is the synchronicity that comes to us every single second, every single snapshot of this movie, okay, creates a unique experience. And that's why we are here to enlighten each other. No one, or I should say everyone is a teacher, as well as everyone is a student. We all are students and teachers at the same time to every one of us, among all of us. And I'm not talking only about a human race. I'm talking about all races, all beings and species, whether it is plant, tree, animal, human, or extraterrestrial being, or angelic being, or different dimensional beings, or elementals, anything that exists upon this planet, or whether it is elements themselves, or planets, or galaxies, or universes, or multiverses. It could go on and on. We cannot put this existence in one concrete box or few concrete boxes and just say this is it, this is the way it is. No, every one of us has a unique experience of what is beyond this. That's why the free, open mind and open heart and acceptance of all possibilities of this existence is the best way we could handle this journey, and just act upon our passion and be passionate and let go of all limitations and programming and all beliefs that this or that couldn't be or could be achieved certain way or no way. Let's just let it flow, and all the only thought and the only action that we may have is always be there in that passion in our fullest and best potential every moment we walk through. Okay? And give it whole heart and whole soul, 100% every time, without fears, doubts, limiting, without preconceiving it as failure or any kind of way. Let us just follow the passion of our soul, because as Basher says, and all the other masters or whoever, there is a higher perspective than us, than you or me or the girl next door or boy next door and the dog next door, cat next door. Equal, 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 equal beings having unique experience and unique mission for one another. Dominion and hierarchy is a man-made concept to build control or dominance from one species upon other. This is the old concept and all beliefs, because all we are equally being, existing upon this spiritual journey, expansion of consciousness with different roles. You may be human this time. You may be a tree next time. Doesn't mean that you went step down. No, there is no pyramid in the spiritual beingness. There is no hierarchy in spiritual beingness. It's all just us experiencing this to raise and elevate the evolution of consciousness through physical stories, just like avatars. And it could be any theory or any concept or any kind of belief of all of us. We only gonna know the ultimate truth through connecting as one, opening souls and hearts to one another with authenticity, with honesty, with pure intentions to become a better being through all and with all, as well as we can experience this through other parallel realities. So nothing is black or white. Nothing is this or that. Everything and everyone is image of all that is. Yeah, some skeptic could say, oh, this is just this idea. This is just a concept. This is just yet another perspective. Could be. All possibilities are possible. If you start imagining this life this way, or if you start perceiving this life this way, a lot of those stresses, anxieties, and a lot of those fears will vanish because there will be no relevance for their existence. Because now you allowed your soul and your mind not to be limited by any concepts of any type or any beliefs of any type, and just going and acting upon your passion. So that was something that I was guided to bring forward, and I believe that it's also a very nice, welcoming, reappearing message, and I hope it was peaceful to listen, inspiring or motivating, and I will be doing many of those videos as well as my podcast Flowing Into Deep. For those of you that are interested and like my kind of concept of this podcast and would be enjoying my podcast and would like to know more about it, I just learned about Spotify and decided to launch this podcast and some of those old episodes to Spotify now. So if you would like to see me and my podcast on Spotify, for those of you that use Spotify more, if you type Georgia, Teresa, Flowing in the Deep podcast, you will definitely find me there. And every Wednesday, I upload a podcast video about some kind of spirituality, wisdom, or channeling that I may receive from my spirit guides, my higher self, angels, archangels, Pleiadians, or Bashar actually says that Pleiadians could be pronounced two ways, Pleiadians, so I'm saying it wrong, Pleiadians, all Pleiadians. Very interesting. The Pleiadians, I didn't know, but Pleiadians. Anyways, or any kind of being that I feel connected to. It's usually different because it depends on what kind of energy or vibration level I am at the moment, and also on many other aspects. So I hope it helped, and I'm very grateful that we could reunite this way. Also, another reason why I didn't do many videos is because something going on with my web camera and YouTube. When I try to stream live on YouTube, my web camera doesn't work, and it literally turns off the actual video. So I was very angry, and I didn't know what should I do with this? So I was researching about other ways how to record, and I found this Google Meet, which is amazing with all those amazing fancy backgrounds. Gonna love them. And then a screen recorder combination, which I recommend as also not a high tech mind. And just like me, enjoys more simple ways of experiencing or streaming or working on YouTube, um, with a bit of a eccentric touch. Then I recommend the Google Meet, actually, with combination with the screen rec. You could do these amazing videos that I'm doing at the moment. And you know what? Whatever that is, I hope it works. And thank you so much, everybody, for listening, watching. And I'm definitely going to see you again. We may be doing a lot of spiritual healing meditations or session seance more as I did in past. If you know, most of it will be evolved or elevated, evolved ways I offered in past, but it would be more fancier, I guess, and we have a little fun with this. So have a beautiful day. Thank you so much, and I hope to speak to you again. Thank you so much. Namaste.